So this is number 7 of 9. I'm talking about the weekend's teaching I'm doing in South London in a week and a bit's time. At 2:15 in the afternoon on Sunday the 8th of October, I'm going to be doing an hour-long special on Chiron and Ceres. I've been putting Chiron in horoscopes since 1989, 1990. I've been interpreting it since 1993, 94. And as the more we discover about it, the more statistics we have, the more our collective astrological ideas about Chiron are changing. Certainly Chiron has a lot to do with healing and wounding. But it also denotes a lot of potential for self-sabotage at a personal level, but particularly how situations in our early youth, like the first 7 or 8 years of life, can affect us long-term into at least the 50s, if not lifetime long. And it talks about serious issues. This is not just about isolation or even rejection. This is about abandonment. Abandonment can not only be physical, it can be emotional, mental, psychological. And Chiron is a very good tool for helping people to understand issues around abandonment from their youth and then how to work with this consciously instead of being the victim of it, and then become able to work with more positive Chironic words like integration, assimilation and holism, and accepting ourselves for who we are, warts and all, thus stopping the self-sabotage, stopping the guilt and blame. And then these people eventually realise that, okay, some people then make the mistake of going on thinking, okay, now I'm healed, I can heal the world. You're not a healer. You're a catalyst. If you've got a strong Chiron, your job is not to heal others, because if you do, they just get addicted to you. It's a catalyst to catalyse yourself and then to help others catalyse themselves. They become self-empowered, their world becomes better, the world becomes a better place. I'm also going to be looking at Ceres. I've been putting Ceres in charts since the mid-late 90s and interpreting it since the last 15, 20 years. And at first I was just looking at it in terms of the mother and the nurturing one received as a child or not. And certainly there's a lot of things around the way we were nurtured or not as a child. But it's also about how you nurture others with things like food and clothes and shelter. It's about the way you let others nurture you, as in who do you trust to put their arms around you. And it's about the way you nurture yourself, particularly, as I discovered in the last 15 years, through things like nutrition, diet, and digestion. And it's amazing how a strong Ceres in a chart, especially as one ages, in more than 50%, that's a bit of a radical statement, but it's true. In as many as 50% of cases that I have seen, a strong Ceres in challenging aspects to some of the major points in one's horoscope normally leads to a growing sensitivity and even an intolerance towards processed wheat. You bloat. Pasta, pizza, bread, cakes, croissants, donuts. So I'm going to be looking at Chiron as the way we wound and heal ourselves and catalyse others, and Ceres as the great mother, the way we nurture others and ourselves. If you want to come, you know how to get hold of me. Steve@stevejudd.co for full details.